It is February 3rd, 2015. Welcome to Third Watch News Update. I have been pretty sick and I'm taking some time off, just coming out of it, but I've gotten pretty sick with my blood pressure and some problems, so this is going to be, well, I'm going to try to do one or two more maybe, but because I've been so really in bad shape for a while, and I'm just starting now to get a little bit better, but I needed to take some time out. I wanted to share some thoughts on some things, and hopefully some of you have been following a lot of the news because I really haven't been able to. But when you have to look at your problems and you have to stare at it and you have to look at it for what it is, not what you make it up in your mind to be. Well, that's kind of been my little dose of reality. So I wanted to share some things, and in my next posting, or maybe if I don't get to it, I will catch up when I'm feeling a little bit better. But a lot of prophecy news, and I want to redirect you all to those things, but I haven't been able to do it because I've been sick, and I was going to do the third watch thing, but I just simply cannot do it. When you start to have problems with your blood pressure and it throws everything off, including your health and your weight and just your heart rate, there's just things have to change. And I got to get serious about it, but I also have to put some other things aside. And I know I have been pretty angry and irritated anyway, and I think that doesn't help. So, I just want to keep this a short, brief topic, but there's some things and links that I hope that some of you have been following at my Field Report page at the Facebook wall that hopefully you'll be able to keep up. I'd like to do it from time to time just because I like to keep up on it myself. I don't just do it because it's news. I do it because I actually like to keep up on it myself as well. But some of those links and things like that, you can pretty much see I generally follow the same people regarding certain topics. They just seem to really report it the best way. I think they sometimes report it better than I could ever report it. So I follow pretty much a certain crowd of people who really have their finger on a lot of things. Now, that's not to say that there aren't other topics that we can't cover and other people, but those generally I just listen to this group of people. They seem to be pretty good at doing alternative media. I try to stay from mainstream news because, they have their own players and people. We got to promote each other if we're going to stick with new media. So I kind of stick with the new media crowd on some things, and I try to promote their stuff as much. But that doesn't mean I don't hear good stuff from other news sources. I do. But I just wanted to share this little bit of audio. I tried doing other audio. It just didn't work. I just don't have the setup for it. So I have to just do a standard generic audio. But in the meantime, hopefully if there's a time I do come back online and I do it from time to time or do it, slowly, gradually get back into it, I got to get some things under. Things have to change. I can't decide if I'm going to continue with the Field Report at this point. But I will be on there. I always share news stories. I'm just not going to do it like a job. When it started becoming a job, it started losing its importance. And I need to spend some time with the Lord on some things, not only just my health, but just some other areas of my life. And this fast is necessary. It's time to kind of pull away a little and just kind of examine some things and also get healthy again on some other things. And when I got away from reading the Bible, and I got away from all this stuff, not that I get away from the Bible, but I need to read more. I need to spend more time doing that. So this is probably a good opportunity to do this. It's a new year, and I decided to go ahead and put some things on hold with the Facebook page, wall, and stuff. But if I do come on from time to time, that'd be nice. But I've spent a couple years really plowing away at some topics, and when people are not reacting, responding much, there's something I need to look at, and I need to get my life active again. Sitting behind a computer or doing this stuff for as long as I've already had to do it, I need to just get back in shape and just kind of get my life going in a different direction. That's not to say that the field report won't take on another life of its own, but this doing media stuff is too hard on my own body. I like to work out and I want to get fit, and it's a new year and I just really like to just get back to where I was before I started really getting in that rut, Okay, so those are some thoughts. I just hope maybe I'll see you online and maybe I won't. But I hope you all know that I'm still at the Facebook page walls from time to time. But I'm not going to just do the standard uploads and things, Hopefully you guys have a pretty good handle on this. I'm sure you don't. You don't need me to do it for you. But there are good topics to cover, and you want to follow these people. They have a lot, and they've been pretty much following it for a while. So if you can catch up with them and keep up with the topics, you'll see where these things are starting to head. Thanks again for listening to Third Watch News at the Field Report.